Hi everyone, this is Dr. Krishnan.K. Let's discuss the muscle insertion points which are present on the radius and ulna. So let's consider the ulna first. On the anterior aspect of the coronoid process, you can see the insertion point of brachialis muscle, and when we consider the olecranon process, on the superior surface of the olecranon process, we have the insertion point of triceps brachii muscle. And when we consider the radius on the shaft, you can see there is an insertion point marked here, which represents the muscle arising from this red color marking here, that is nothing but the supinator. It fans out and gets inserted on this point. So this is the insertion point of the supinator muscle. Right next to it, on the radial tuberosity, you can see another blue marking, which represents the insertion point of the biceps brachii muscle. Right below the supinator attachment, you can see another blue marking that represents the insertion point of the pronator teres muscle, which is the first among the flexor compartment muscles of forearm. And on the lower aspect of the radius, on the lower part of the radius, on the anterior surface, you can see a blue color marking, which represents the insertion point of the bridging muscle here, the one which starts from this point, that is nothing but the pronator quadratus. So it will be bridging this gap and getting inserted at these points. And right next to it, just above the styloid process of the radius, you can see an insertion point that represents the insertion point of brachioradialis. So let's have a quick recap. On front of the coronoid process, we have brachialis. Superior aspect of the olecranon process, we have the triceps brachii. Here we have the supinator. Here we have the biceps brachii. Then we have the pronator teres. Then the pronator quadratus, which is bridging the gap here. And finally the brachioradialis, which is present just above the styloid process. So this concludes the session on the insertion points present on the radius and ulna. Thank you.